When the first few notes of He's a Pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean hit my ears, I have the sudden urge to sell all of my worldly possessions and roam the ocean blue, hacking through bushes to be surrounded by the smell of ocean water and rum. Ever since I was a kid, I've had this obsession with pirates. I did 3 presentations on the famed pirate Sir Francis Drake, and I've consistently dressed up as a pirate for Halloween since I was 12. When my friends introduced me to the Pirates of the Caribbean movies on my 13th birthday, my life was rocked. They became my favorite movies of all time. They were right up there with Lord of the Rings, and I had a bigger crush on Orlando Bloom than any of the snotty kids in my 8th grade science class. While I can't say that the pirate movies are a masterclass on writing, or that they are totally cohesive pieces of cinema, what I can say is that the movies are fun, and they bring to light everything I've ever wanted out of life. What makes the pirate movies so memorable, even more so than other generic fun adventure, is the world in which the movies take place. The world feels lived in and real. When Jack is standing on the ship, you feel the ocean breeze, and when the crew is crawling through a nasty sewer, you can see the grime and muck. It's the textures and the costumes and the level of detail that really create the world of pirates. The gorgeous island locations and textures of the land bring the world to life. Along with the gorgeous production design, the thing that really drew me to the series, though, was none other than Captain Jack Sparrow himself. Jack Sparrow's psychology was something I personally related to as a kid. He had this impulsive and reckless nature that was so infectious, you just had to watch to see what he was going to do next. Jack, just like his ship, the Black Pearl, was the ultimate symbol for freedom in these movies.
I'm gonna teach it to the whole crew. And we'll sing it all the time.
Then you will be positively the most fearsome pirates in the Spanish Main.
Not just the Spanish main, love. The entire ocean. The entire world. Wherever we want to go, we go. That's what a ship is, you know. It's not just a keel and a hull and a deck and sails. That's what a ship needs. But what a ship is, what the Black Pearl really is freedom.
It was Jack's unpredictable nature that really shaped the way that I thought as a kid. So what makes Jack's personality so attractive are really 3 main things. The first trait that makes the character of Jack Sparrow so different is his complete confidence in his own identity. In the modern age, and with most modern protagonists, the lead characters usually have a flaw. They go through a transformative character arc to realize that what they wanted the whole time wasn't really what they needed. And while similar arcs can be explored in Pirates of the Caribbean, what makes Jack's character so compelling is that he knows exactly who he is. He knows his strengths and his weaknesses, and he isn't afraid of being anything that he wants to be. There is no reservation or hesitancy with Jack because he doesn't fear judgment or ridicule from others. On the sea, he doesn't have to play by the rules of the government or conform to the status quo. He becomes so self-confident to the point that he would rather die than surrender his freedom. That point brings us to the second most attractive personality trait of Jack, and that would be his unwavering goal is simple and it's something that everybody wants deeply. All of the decisions that he makes in the films are to serve himself and his idea of freedom. This mentality is so attractive today because the idea of freedom doesn't even seem possible in modern societies. Not very many people drop every responsibility they have for freedom or even to be happy. The very idea of adventure and doing something outside the path that isn't laid in front of you is absurd to most people, and as a result, they don't get to fully be the people they want to be, and they end up living a life full of regrets and wondering what their life would have been if they didn't just go for what they wanted. This goes right into Jack's third most attractive quality, and that's being able to make his own path. Most of the time, we are at a crossroads, and we either choose one or the other. Jack never chooses the options that are laid out for him, but instead he chooses a third one, which is a creation of his own. Most of the best moments of the movies are when he's trying to escape a situation instead of running away or going in a way that the audience thinks. He takes the third route, as crazy as it is. The best part of these movies is the absolute insane circumstance and the fact that nothing is easy or planned for any of the characters. I love these films because it calls to our inner desire for freedom. Whether freedom means quitting a job you hate, getting enough courage to be with who you want to be with, or starting your own business to do what you really want to do. With Jack's mentality, there is truly nothing in the way of getting what you want. Instead of overthinking and testing out the waters to see if something will work, Jack approaches each problem head on, because while he cares about the outcome, he knows that thinking and talking are two different things. The only way to actually solve a problem and get exactly what you want is to do it. Sometimes you just have to jump into the cold ocean and hope for the best.
Jack, I have to ask. You had the chalices, the water, the tear. You could have lived, maybe forever.
The fountain does test you, Gibbs, but better to not know which moment may be your last. Every morsel of your entire being alive to the infinite mystery of it all. And who's to say I won't live forever, eh? Discoverer of the fountain of youth. I have no say in it, Gibbs. It's a pirate's life for me. Savvy?
Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video this week. Honestly, I love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies so much, and it was just a blast to revisit them and talk about them. I'm hoping to have a new writing video up every Monday, so make sure you stay tuned to that. Bye guys!